Twitch up. Nice, nice. What kind of homework do they have you doing? Alright, so Twitch is up, YouTube's up. Let's keep going then. Where am I? Okay, so I'm working on a semi-fun thing now, although it might only take half hour, famous last words, or less, honestly. It might be a little bit longer, actually. I updated Trello a little bit with what I still need to work on. Basically, I'm gonna try to get monster. I'm gonna make sure that the monsters are the right height, and after I make sure the monsters are the right height, I'm gonna make sure the drops are the right height. That means if monsters are like pushed upward, or if they're pushed off of a ledge, they fall down. And what I wanted to do is really quickly look up how people usually handle gravity. Oh, nice. Yep, hopefully I do that quick, because afterward I would like to go back to NPC stuff. Alright, so I looked up how gravity is calculated, and I don't like it. I don't like it for my purposes. I don't know if I need to have all that stuff. And also, Roblox has its own physics engine already. I've only the one monster for it. So, like, for now, there's only going to be one monster for it. Like, ultimately, there would only be, like, 2 or 3 monsters there anyway. Like, the second monster I would have isn't, like, the eye bat thing. And I haven't really thought of a third monster. I was thinking of, like, a smaller slime. But yeah, after beta's out, that's basically I just gotta do the boss, and I'll be making other monsters. The smaller slime, but it would be like a different model than the boss slime. It would be like an actual like that would be a much easier model to make than the boss model. Now let me test something actually. Also, code? Yeah. Let me test something in the game. So that all of the skills should work now. All of them. Well, actually, not all of them. Actually, scratch that. There's still I have to change a like some of the back end stuff for what is it? What is it called again? It's an arrow skill. Sure shot, yeah. I have to change sure shot. I have to make sure earth shot is. I have to make sure earth shot and the sword one, ground slash work fine. The code is fine for them, but I know for earth shot I'm gonna have to have some kind of effect, and for ground slash I'm just gonna actually level it up and see if it works as is. Because ground slash I think I'm just gonna keep as is. Let's just move this to B, I guess, just as a test. Equip. Yeah, it does work. It's kind of terrible, though. It's terrible because, yeah, I'm probably going to have to change how this works. I'm also going to have to change where or how big the platform is, or the area of effect. I need to make it so that it also attacks people directly in front of me when I jump, like or directly below when I jump. So that one's fine. The arrow skill, I'm gonna have to add graphics to it anyway. I have to make sure rapid punches works, but yeah, those are all stuff that I'll be doing in a sec. So what did I want to test again? Oh, I wanted to test uppercut. So unequip. Uppercut is S right now. Okay. So attack me. Okay, now follow me. That's a problem. So obviously the problem is that they're like really, really high up, but the real problem is that they're not coming back down, because that's actually part of the follow script. Them coming back down is part of the follow script. Also, I don't know why they don't immediately start like following me and attacking me based on the script I have, so I'm gonna have to fix that. So or if you're saying before, you're probably talking about before the overhaul, I assume. And yeah, they would. Well, actually, no. Here's one more thing. Let me go in here one more time. This time, I'm gonna just have them follow me off a cliff, because they should fall off the cliff. Because maybe the problem is actually I think what? Okay, now I really don't get it then. So they fall off the cliff if they're going off normally. Bro, I'm so confused. All right. There's actually something I want to test really quick. I already opened this for it. Experiences. Benchmarking game. Where's the benchmarking game? There it is. Okay. So what we're gonna do is test one. So what was I doing here before? take this out here. I don't need this. Yeah, it's fine. Folder value. Yeah, that was for the other test. Local. X is equal to okay, vector 3 value versus 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna call this X. We're gonna call this Y. We're gonna call this Z. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna do this 3 times. We're gonna do local temp X, temp Y, temp Z. Then we're gonna have X is equal to, let's do this up here. Local replicated storage is equal to game get service replicated storage. Then we're gonna do replicated storage dot folder dot x. Local y is equal to replicated storage dot folder dot y, and local z is equal to replicated storage dot folder dot z. And then we're gonna do local vector is equal to storage dot value, or just do vec3. Sure, do dot vec3. Okay, and this is going to be x dot value is equal to temp x, y dot value is equal to temp y, then z dot value is equal to temp z. And down here we're just going to say vector dot value is equal to x is equal to temp x, vector dot value dot y is equal to temp y, vector dot value dot z is equal to temp z. I think x can't be assigned to. Okay, sure. Vector3 dot new temp x, temp y, temp z. That's so stupid. Man. All right. right. So basically, I just confirmed that what I'm doing now, this is what I'm doing in my game now. I just confirmed that this is like 20% faster than using the vector value. But that's so dumb. Whatever. I guess the vector value is just there for ease. Because the idea is I don't actually need these three as vectors on the server. I need them that way on the client, so I can just make them a vector 3 on the client. But on the server, I just really need to calculate the actual value itself for X, Y, and Z. And most, like, in 100% of cases, either X or Z will never change. And this is for monsters. Y might change, and the opposite of X or Z will definitely change, but one of these will never change. So I'm just thinking if every time I have to update the whole vector value, just because one of these changes, then it's just not going to be as good as just doing it this way, because even Y won't change very often. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to keep doing this. That's really annoying. By the way, Snotty, how long do you have to make that homework assignment? Is it just like one night? The guy gave you one day? Out of curiosity, morbid curiosity, let's go to the other. The other game, okay. And now go back to code. Go back here. Maybe I'm just gonna look into all of this again. This is the stepped function. Ah, gotcha. So no other script in my game right now has any dependencies on the monster movement itself. What there is a dependency on is this pushback value here. Or rather, I shouldn't say that. I guess the client side has a dependency on the movement function, but it's like that part is likely not going to change. Pushback, there is dependency in the damage function. Or in the damage module, rather. It's more than just one function. I have this arbitrary task.wait here. Like I'm always going to have a problem with pushback, and the problem with pushback is going to be that because I'm moving them on like a relatively low, yeah, it's 15 frames a second, which is still a lot. It would just look choppy, but because it's still relatively low, it might seem kind of odd if you're pushing something back. Well, 15 should be high enough, honestly, to not be that weird. In fact, I could probably lower this to 10. It could be a bit of a problem for faster monsters, but like... No, I think the reason why it's this high is actually because of pushback, if I remember correctly. Because sometimes if it was on a lower lerp rate, what would happen is I'd push a monster back, but because of the way the function worked, if their real position was actually already ahead of where you pushed them back, they would actually kind of move forward a little bit, because it would be like an instantaneous movement on the client. The thing is I stopped, because this stepped function... Also, I'm going to move this out of here. Actually, man. Yeah, I think I should move it out of here. Local function, stepped function. Yeah, we got running time, sure. Oh, look at all that red. Most of this is just adding new monster here. And then adding it to the requirements. So just for now. So yeah, size constant in previous time. Apparently area too. Alright, so these are each different things. One is the attack function. I could add this to... So this is attack rate. This means that it'll only ever attack once every 3 seconds. And also it won't move again for 3 seconds. I think the move can go down to 1 second, and the attack can be variable based on the monster. So we'll open the monster thing here. The monster table. Monster stats here. Oh, this table's kind of awkward, actually. Ugh, gross. It's like these should probably not be in here. These should be out here. And that way I could just kind of copy these stats separately. So I think an important way to look at this is which of these stats will change. Level will not change. Defense will not change. HP will change because of obviously when the HP goes down. Well, this is max HP. Max HP does not change, but there is current HP, and it's based off of max HP. Attack and speed might change in the future if there's if I have situations where there's other monsters that can buff other monsters in the area or something like that. Actually, HP could change in this case too. Attack, HP, and speed, because maybe I might have events where level and defense are the same, but maybe the attack, HP, and speed are different. Could also make it so that it's like a DPS check. I could minimize attack, max out HP, and make speed 0. Also, oh, this is a scarecrow, that's why speed is 0. Okay, so we actually get the monster information here. Cool, cool. How do I handle this? Alright, side is never used again. Looks like side is indeed never used again. Because I only care about whether you're going up or down. Or maybe it is used, but it's used over here. Oh, sorry, this is attack. That's not where it would be used. This is where it would be used. Yeah, side is used here. Orientation is used. So up here. Instead of actually always writing this, I could just have an if statement here, right? That'd probably be better. Wait, new monster value. What? I won't say no to bits, Snotty. It's a lot of bits, though. Is it 50%? Let's see. I'm reading bits stuff. At least I'm trying to. Let me do it on Twitch's actual website. It's like 75 to 80%. It looks like. Keep. It looks well. So here's the thing. I'm looking at the purchase price of it, and then I'm gonna try to take a look at the actual withdrawing part of it. I don't think. Like I don't know if it would make sense if they take too much. Oh, here we go. I mean, obviously I'm just reading things. Obviously, the best one would just be direct donation, but that wouldn't show up on stream at all. I don't have anything linked to that. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think they actually take anything from bits I receive. I think it's just the amount that you pay for the bits is like more than what the bits are worth. So I think that's the only place that it's actually taking money from. Yeah. No, that's fine. It's good for me to know too. Don't ever apologize. Unless I tell you to apologize, which I almost will certainly never, ever, ever do. Unless, like, the really, really dumb things were done. But that's likely not going to be you. Now, Henry, on the other hand, where's Henry? Where's Henry so I can laugh at him? Point and tell him that he's doing a grand old job. All right, let's get back to this. That's fine. I don't think I have any states here except well, actually, yeah, this might go up here, right? Died. And that would change not in this script but in a different script. I'll let you know. I'll let you know if that ever happens. New monster, server value, set attribute. I don't... Jeez. I don't think this makes sense. I don't think setting the defense value actually makes sense. Or I guess I'm not going to change this part right now. I'll do a full overhaul of the monsters later, hopefully with someone else helping me with that. I won't overhaul the whole damn thing, but I do want to at least make it work to a certain degree. Welcome, moment before disaster. I don't think so. Maybe? I mean, it says you've commented before, so you've been here before. Anyway, I gotta figure this out. Again, this is just a pushback thing. Maybe you want to play my game, and I'm just taking way too long to get it out. That's possible. Wait, why do I do this? Oh, because there's three. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab this and put it here. Do I have size stuff here? Like monster size, though. I'll put it up here. Local size is equal to... No, actually, it's just instance. Is this anywhere else? Possibly up here? No. So even if I do it here, it won't be that big of a deal. Alright, never mind. Oh yeah, I mean that's one of the problems. Like my game's not gonna be on a mobile, at least not anytime soon. Like the GUI wouldn't work on mobile, and also just the amount of buttons that you'd have to press wouldn't make sense. Like if I ever add a mobile aspect to the game, it would literally just be so people can log in and try to quickly do some daily quests, and that's it. Like I don't think you'd be able to do bosses on mobile, but I mean I wouldn't put it past people to try. Probably the first boss you could probably do on mobile, because I don't plan on making that too difficult. Just a general stat check with moving into places that you won't get damaged. New monster, hip height. Right. this is hilarious. This formula was made before I knew that include was a thing. So here's what it's gonna be. Where is it? Here. All I care about are paths and platforms. That's it. Paths and platforms. That's the bottom, right? Whoa, 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 what's going on? Here, top. There you go. And platforms, we're gonna look for these guys. Alright, yeah. Where are these spawners, though? What? Oh, it's in areas. Right. Okay. That's fine. So I don't even use this. I'm pretty sure I don't use the spawners folder. At least not yet. So I'm just going to include, again, platforms and paths. Filter descendant instances. It's going to be game.workspace.platforms game.workspace.paths. We could just delete that. And this is going to change from exclude to include. I feel like I don't use this enough. Yeah, wow, I don't use this enough. Holy. Also, this doesn't have to be here. This can literally be part of this here. I could just make this ground params. I'll do nil for now. And then, do I have an initialize here? No, I don't. It's literally just that. That's fine, I think. I can do it here. Henry, what's going on, man? Is okays. How is you? English, do you speak it? Oh, it's not raycast params. It's self.ground params. And now I grab this. Paste it here. Self dot ground vector 3. Awesome. I only understood 9. I don't speak the German. I'm stupid. Filter descendant instances. Imagine not speaking. I speak 2 and that's enough. And I could probably find my way around with a third one, kind of. Bro, like 3 of those are useless. 4 of those are useless, actually. English where it's at, bro. Woohoo! The other 4 are just a secret coded language that only specific people can understand. Therefore, you can use it to speak behind people's backs. You speak all 4 daily? Dang. How do you speak all 4 daily, though? Like, I'd understand the 2, but 4? Dang. Oh. That doesn't count, though. Come on, man. That don't count at all, man. Oh, you slimy little liar. How dare you? How dare you make me look like a fool? Ugh. Can't stand it. Anyway, what is this? Ground vector. This will go... You bamboozled me. Self dot ground vector. And raycast per... This is going to be self dot ground params. We don't even need this. We just... Oh, shoot. No. Oh, no. Okay, we do this, then we do this, then we do this. All right, what's better to do here? Game.workspace or just workspace? Because I have game.workspace here, but workspace over here. They both work. I just don't like that they both work. Unfortunately, I know that it's workspace. I just don't like that it's workspace. Dang it. All right, fine. It saves me like 1/10 of a 100th of a microsecond. But also I'm using a global variable, so it's not the same. Because my understanding is that game is a global variable, and workspace is a global variable, and workspace is equal to game.workspace. And that one look like that one thing, that the period, the game.workspace technically takes a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a millisecond longer than just directly referencing the one variable. That's actually why well, in this case, it doesn't make any sense, so I'm probably going to get rid of it. But that's why, like, if I had multiple references of target player here, it's better to just make the variable target player rather than doing new monster.target every time. That's my understanding of it, though. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Probably not, but I could be wrong. Alright, so monster ID I need. Pushback, these things, good to have. Falling, I need. Yeah, all of these are kind of necessary, yeah. Also, Henry, you missed it. I benchmarked vector 3 values and regular values for the purpose of like moving, and vector 3 is like 20% slower. I kind of wanted it to be faster, but alas, creating the vector 3 is what makes it super slow. Henry. What? What is C-frame, Henry? You know what C-frame is. And you know that I do not need rotation components when I just need a position. Oh my god. I don't have to benchmark this for you, do I? Do you know how much slower C-frame is to just vector 3? Not even talking about what I do. You know how much slower it is, right? Don't you dare make me benchmark it right now. Here. This is for you. This is for you, Henry. Where is it? There it is. That's right? Yeah, I don't need this. Henry, do you see that? That's vector 3. B is vector 3. This is B. Man, I know you can read stuff. Henriette. It's not only faster, it's more than twice as fast. And it's actually surprising that it's only twice as fast, because C-Frame has... technically, it's supposed to have 16 components, but it actually only has 12, right? Is that what it is? Or no, it's not supposed to have 16, is it? No, it is supposed to have 16 for some reason. Right. But like the last line is 0001. So weird. So weird. All right, anyway. Back to the mines. Wait, where is it? There it is. Okay, we do still have those three. Walk to facing and connections. Okay. Is facing changed anywhere? It should be. It's not changed anywhere. That's a problem. That is a problem indeed. Yeah, it's only referenced in client elsewhere. Okay, I'm gonna have to change that. That is an important thing to make sure that works, because otherwise the damage boxes for attacks are not gonna be in the right spot. Welcome. Excuse you, I guess. Gesundheit. What do we got? So, facing has to be updated. There's a new monster. Must be updated when turning, I guess. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna undo. Actually, no. This one was fine to keep. But I will. Move this back here. because I kind of don't want to do this right now. I'll probably do this at night or something. Let's do something that's a little bit more, I don't know, streamer friendly. Let's make NPC dialogue. Woo! Alright. So let's start with, alright, so this guy's done, but that's it. These guys should be next, but I'm not going to make them next. The next one is going to be this person, which I'm pretty sure is Maeve. What module? Yeah, it's Maeve. What module are you talking about, Henry? Let's go to NPCs. Woo! Alright, where is it? NPC dialogue? Hey, NPC dialogue. Alright. Your logging script? No, not yet. Where did you send it to me? Where did you send it to me? Yeah, where did you send it to me? I don't see it. Anywho, I think this is like the only thing that matters now. Alright, is this really completely updated? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, cool. Alden, Bram. Let me make sure Tempire is updated, because there's just so much in Tempire that I don't feel like looking through everything. You gotta ask for a kiss from your bros, man. Ask the homies for a kiss goodnight. Talk. Oh no, that's not good. Make sure dialogue boxes are in front of all other GUIs. What is this place? Next. Alright, that's all I needed to confirm. So we're gonna stop. Damn. You guys are getting kind of gay in the chat. Jeez. Well, nothing wrong with a little bit of homoerotic action in the chat, apparently. Alright, so that's Bram. Yeah, Jasper and Leora are the ones I don't really want to do on stream now because they will involve adding a specific type of quest. Mave, though. Mave can change. Which rules did I break? Okay, so I have to add other settings over here. Yeah, I should just wholesale copy. Minimize 2 and 3, and minimize player responses for now. Settings are gonna stay the same, it looks like. Yeah. So we can just remove settings. Yeah, we can just replace this. Player responses, okay. Are they tough? And that goes to 2. Cool. Alright, it's the same number 2, so that's correct. And then... So I forgot what I wanted her quest to be. I actually remember what I wanted her quest to be, so let's open that up. I have to go in the quest. Did I create the quest already? I might have. So the goal here is, like, she says something about blue potions being the reason why she's doing this, or she's supposed to say that. Here it is. They drop MP potions, so right, so I don't have to buy them later. So basically, she's gonna tell you to gather 5 MP potions, but she will not take them. It's like a special quest where it's a gather quest, and you just have to show them that you have them, and then she's not going to take them away. It's not a repeatable quest because of that. Oh, nice. Thanks for the bits, man. Thanks for the bits. All right, we've got I'm gonna need to get a camera soon. I need to get a camera soon and have actual banter with the chat. That could be fun. But that would have to be off of like I can't be working on this at the same time. I can't multitask like that, man. I can't multitask like that. Props to those who can. Where's the quests? Dang it. Gosh darn it. There it is. So this is not a story quest, so let's minimize that. It's not a repeatable quest. General quest, this is where it is somewhere. So 1 is alpha rewards, 2 is beta rewards, 3 is scarecrow training, 4 is I did not make it yet. 4. Yeah, exactly. It would literally be me. It would be me doing that meme with that one professor girl, like looking left, looking right, with all the like math formulas in front of her. Except you wouldn't see the math formula, so it would be significantly less exciting. MP potion farming, we'll call it. Yes, available. Quest giver is going to be... What's her name again? Maeve? Maeve. Requirements. I'm going to change the required level on some of these quests. So her required level, I think, is going to be 2. This is going to be... Collect 5 MP potions. Oh, I have to actually go into repeatable. Yeah, we do that. And just replace this. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, that's not the one. This is the one. That's the one. All right, we close that. Hey, yeah, scripting can be annoying. The game I'm making is called Acorn Adventure. Currently, you can technically play it, but it would be in a, it's like the older version of it. This is the game that is currently available. But it's, like what I'm working on now is a way different version of the game. So when this will release, I'll push it to all in my Discord server, and I'll try to start advertising it. But yeah, it's a 2.5D RPG playable on the computer or PC. I think it's gonna be a good game. Collect 5 MP potions. So task type. I can't believe I kept this here. Task type, collect an item. Item ID. Number of the item to collect. Whether the item is removed from inventory on completion. Okay. Let me grab the rewards too. Oh, actually I already did. Never mind. So you get experience 10. Not a whole lot of experience. This one's gonna give more experience though. I just have to look at I have to look at what the I think 30 is fine. EX. Accessories. I'm probably not going to be able to help you with scripting, unfortunately. If you have specific questions, I'll try to answer them on stream or even in the Discord. But yeah, scripting can be very, very annoying sometimes, but also rewarding. So I'd suggest you learn it if you like it. Interesting. weapon battlegrounds. This is going to be false. It's not going to be removed. Number. Yeah, we can get rid of this now because I have it listed elsewhere. The ID is going to be, I think it's U2, I think. Potion. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's look at the item. Base items. Yeah, so you'd have to learn a lot if you want to make like a really, really good looking one. It has to do with, like Trill Neo said, it has to do a lot with like animations. It's going to have a lot to do with your graphics, your GFX. It's going to have a lot to do with a lot of timing stuff. And it's not just like basic animations either. You're going to have to put like events in your animations to make sure that things are happening as you're animating. Everything has to be scripted that way too. Like you can't just do the animation. The animation has to be scripted. You have to have connection events on top of the animations, preferably a once connect, not necessarily just a regular connect, but it depends on the animation. And that's just the animations. It's not even talking about the GUI. It's not even talking about the like any other like visual components you want. You'll have to learn how to rig. Maybe you'll have to learn how to animate specific things. Like it can be kind of complicated, especially if you want to get into a relatively complicated game like that. Like even for me, this game I'm making now should not be that complicated, but like it's literally just a regular ass 2D RPG, and it gets into some complicated stuff. And then you get into things that I can't do, where like I can't build for my life. I'm terrible at it. That's why Snotty's so great. Other things I can't do. I can't handle lighting and like those kind of specific visuals. I haven't put any time into, so I'm not very good at that. Yes, I was right. It is a small MP potion. Cool. Coolio. So we're doing that. This is a one-time thing. Oh, this is not 4, actually. This is 5, I think. No, it'll be 6. So this is gonna be 6. I'm gonna... Actually, no, it is gonna be 5. It's gonna be 5, and this is gonna be 6 down here. Because 4 is gonna be, what's his name? Jasper, I think. I'm sure it's Snotty. It's just I don't really want to put too much work into it right now. It's one of those things where it's like, if I have to learn it, I absolutely will. Like even with the GFX stuff, I didn't really want to, but I had to, and I kind of did, and now I can kind of do some things. Just because I don't do some of the cooler things doesn't mean I don't know how. Let's make this 5. So this is going to be the new type of quest that I am going to have to script separately later. Where is... I forgot the guy's name. What's this guy's name down here? Alex. Available, true, and the person that... Whoa. Person that gives it is... her, Leora. Oh wow, everything's... You can't see anything. Funny. Oh, you're talking about my game? Yeah. No, the beginning. I mean, I'll actually show you what the game looks like now in the beginning. It's still a lot of the same stuff. I don't have like a story set up for it yet, or rather, I do. I just don't have it in the game. Like I need to do cutscenes and stuff like that, and I have to learn cutscenes. It's a little bit different starting though, because the difference between what is available now, like for you to play, and what I have is like progression is different. Mainly the skills, you don't get them as you level up. You actually have all skills unlocked immediately, but you have to level them up to use them. Sure, man. I appreciate the appreciate you offering, man. All right, where is Alex? Find Alex somewhere on the island. Tasks. This is going to be quest ID. T. NPC is going to be Alex. And I can add other stuff. As I need. I need to add another part to it though. It's going to be part 2. This is just to report back to Leora. Desk is equal to find and talk to Alex. Somewhere on the island. And I'm just going to copy this, bring it down here. Report back to Leora about... Actually, this is going to be 3. 2 is going to be like a collection thing. Or... Yeah, I'll make it a collection thing. What's this? To collect, this is going to be, is it M 1 2 3 4 3, I think. 2 3 crab claw. Yep. How did I don't know how I knew that. Whatever. Gonna make it 30. Yeah, 30. Item remove the true reward type experience. This is gonna be like a lot more. Make it 500. $200. I'll have to actually test it and see how much, like if that was like Okay, and to report back is just going to be 100. Execute scripts using text boxes? No, but I could probably figure it out. I just wouldn't probably want to do that. What I kind of want to do in the future, not now because it wouldn't make sense for this game, is I want to use that brand new feature that just came out apparently. Apparently they have like, they've implemented some kind of NPC AI chat system that you could put into your games. Yeah, I'm not sure either. It's I don't even know if I really want to know, because that seems like something that could go very wrong very quick. Yeah, I think even with that, even with doing that though, they can't really break your game if you do the correct stuff on the server side. Like they should be able, they could probably break their own game, but as long as you always check what the server is receiving from the client, it should still be fine. That's my understanding. Because I think no matter what, the client can't do anything on the server unless the server lets it. Oh, so make a game to teach people. That's pretty good, actually. That could be pretty cool. I think regardless, you'd run into the issue of how errors are handled. So if they do something and it results in an error, even if they're only doing it client-sided, I think the way Luau handles errors is it stops the script immediately. So like anything you do would have to be wrapped in a P call and returned as the response. Like there's a way of doing it, I'm sure. Yeah, so yeah, like everything you do would have to be wrapped in a P call. Also, I don't know. Let me double check this. I'm pretty sure if you put like prints and things into P calls, which is what I do all the time. Not in P calls. I put prints in like regular script. I'm pretty sure if you put prints into P calls, they don't actually print, which could be a problem for that particular kind of game. Let me just make a random new thing just to test. It's because when I first started, I had issues with Roblox not saving my scripts properly, either because I saved and it didn't finish, or maybe I had some internet connection issues. I had the issue like 3 times, and I know once or at least one at a time I truly lost everything. The other 2 times it was saved in some like folder somewhere on my Windows system, but it was just annoying. So I was like, all right, after the 3rd time, I have to figure out a different way to do it, and that's when I found VS Code. I didn't know about VS Code before then, so I just figured out how to use VS Code, and now I just use it, and now I like it a lot more. Like the best thing about VS Code is something I didn't even think I would need, and that's the auto formatting whenever I save, because of what do I use that does that? Because of Style Lua. I'm pretty sure Style Lua is the thing that does that. Like, so what ends up happening is, let's say I make an error somewhere in the script. What I can do is I can like put or a few spaces here. Then I can hit Control S to save. And if the spaces disappear, it means there's no error. But if the spaces don't disappear, then I know there's some kind of problem somewhere. And yeah, I know things will pop up in red too, but the red could be like an actual problem or not a problem at all. I have one script here, actually, right here. Like here, there's technically 2 problems here, but the script will still save. because these aren't actual problems. These are like typing issues. Or no, I'm sorry, no, this isn't a type issue. This is an issue of it doesn't think something exists here. It thinks this doesn't exist, but it does. It's just created here. And the reason why I don't have it like exclusively there is because this is also used for other people that might not make this, but in this situation specifically, it would always make this anyway. Anyway, that's not what I'm working on right now, so. Anyway, that's the reason why I use VS Code, because initially I needed a way to save, and now I just like all the different things you can do with it. I'll probably use Vim soon. Not for Roblox, though. For Roblox, I'll probably keep using VS Code, but I do want to learn other languages and start using Vim. It's basically the same thing as VS Code, but like more for people that know what they're doing. That's my understanding. People will probably fight me on that, but you know. Vim, I have it downloaded, but I don't want to open it because apparently it's like a pain to get out of if you don't know things. VIM. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. If I just look up Vim. Yep, it's Vim. That's it. It is that. That is Vim. It's the same thing as it's what is it, the compiler or whatever? It just it's VS Code but like way more customizable. I mean, yeah, it's not necessarily goofy. There's a lot of people that swear by it, so. Anyway, so this is going to be a quest that I'm not even working on yet, so let's ignore that for now. Mave, let's remove some of these. I'll also wait for 2, yep. 2 is fine. I'm going to make this 3. Let's make the next repeatable quest. Two. This is gonna be Jasper, I think. Oh shoot. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, cool. I might check it out. I mean, keep in mind, one of the things I want to do before I do like anything else, even before I work on Vim, is I want to get a Linux system and kind of learn how to do all of that stuff on Linux, and then I'll start exploring other things. Instead. I know I could just get Ubuntu, but and I probably will just do that. I don't. Well, here's the thing. I just don't like Windows. I've been using them all my life, and they're they make things easy for people that don't know what's going on. But they also are kind of annoying because they do updates when I don't want them to do updates, and they break things, and yeah. Ubuntu. Funny stuff. Scarecrow. Extermination. Destroy. 50. Is 50 or... No, this is still low level, so let's say 30 scarecrows. Red and blue scarecrows. Actually, I'll make it 15. 15 red and blue scarecrows, so 30 in total. Nice. I love that picture. Great picture. There is no item here. Where is it? Let's see. FS. Yeah, we can do this. Alright, so we can get rid of these. Wait, I'm confused now. Why is that broken? Why did removing these break it? Okay, whatever. I don't get it. I shall never tell my secrets. You're not allowed to bother people. I can't have you bothering people, man. What do we get here? Task type. It's a few people have gifted bits before, and obviously some people have bought subs, but generally anybody that does it wants to do it because they want the game to basically be released and succeed, so or they just want to support me in general. It's my understanding, at least. Yeah, so this is going to be that. Number is going to be 15. Just creating quests right now. Reward is going to be... We can make it 100. Level requirement for this is going to be 2. Oh, you know what? I'll also make this. I'll make this a collection thing too. We'll do 10. Hey, thanks for the gifted sub, man. Very appreciated. I am going to remove this item. Alright, cool. 1, 2, 3 rewards. I want this to be experience, actually. Actually, let's make it experience and acorns. So acorns is the currency in the game, or one of the currencies in the game. I also have gems. Initially I didn't want to have gems, but it actually makes things a lot better, generally. Because it enables me to give free... It allows me to give free gems away. It also allows me to have things be sold for gems and not feel bad because I do give free gems away. Oh, and actually, Snotty, so I thought about it, and I think it would actually be just fine if I allow trading gems, even if it's going to lead to people making alts and just farming things just to get the free gems and then trading it over to their main account. Because the idea is, like, you don't get that many gems for free a day. So I think it should be fine unless there's another circumstance that I'm just forgetting about. And any of you can give your opinion on that, by the way. I have this, like, my cash shop is already pretty much done. I just have to make sure some of the items work appropriately. But I have an idea in the future. Like, right now, you'll be able to buy gems with Robux and also get gems daily. And in the future, I want to make it so that you can actually change your gems into, like, a tradable version of gems, so you can trade gems for like in the trading system, because I have a trading system as well. It's like I'm okay with it based on how I've been thinking about it, but I don't know if I'm thinking about all of the possible ways it can be abused. Like, I just want to make sure it's not abusable to a degree that I'm, like, not okay with. I feel like it would be a little bit annoying to bot that, for example, because to get the dailies, you'd actually have to do things. You have to be in the game for an amount of time that I think wouldn't make sense to make a bot for. But I don't know. This is actually going to be the first quest that's, like, several layers. Actually, no, yeah, this is the first quest that has several layers in one thing. So this might actually be good to test now. But the quest giver of this is someone that I skipped. So I'll go back to this quest later. Yeah, but, like, what would they do? They just keep making new accounts in order to spend a half hour to get 25 gems, which is the equivalent of 25 Robux, and they just do that over and over and over again. I feel like Roblox itself would catch that. I mean, the thing I can do about it is to not have it be a tradable resource. Because if I make it a tradable resource, then I can do a few cool things with it. Because it's technically not Robux, because you bought it for Robux, but you can also get it for free. And if you can trade things for it, then I can include it in the auction system I plan on having, where you can actually buy it for the regular general currency, which is acorns. And have, like, an auction system where people can actually have... They can get the paid currency for free just by playing the game longer. I kind of like how that works. I've played another game that has that kind of system, and I kind of like that system a little bit. All right, so I'll add that later. Q4, where is Alex? So we're ignoring this right now. Q5 is what we need to put in here. Mave is what's going to give us Q5. All right, I'm training on these monsters. Is here, and the response was, okay. Are they tough? 1, perfect. 2, do you have any quests for me? That is indeed 2. And then leave. 4. Okay. Sure. 2 was... No, not really. They drop MP potions, so I don't have to buy them later. I'm going to change that a little bit. No, not really. But they drop MP potions, so I don't have to buy them later. And the second one here is, I'll say, it's actually really convenient! Exclamation point. Cool. Cool. And the response to this is, do you have any quests for me? And leave. So it just goes to 2. Oh, exactly. 2 and 4. Again, 2 is GQ005. Yeah. Do you have any quests for me? And regarding the potions. Hey, what's going on, man? I'm making a 2D RPG. The alpha version of it should be playable, but it might not be in like the best state right now. It's exclamation point game if you want to check it out. But yeah, there have been some improvements since then. Like the way you get skills is different. I should probably actually play a bit of the game just to give you guys an idea. I just want to make some more of these quests before I do that. You have a quest for me regarding the potions. Okay, accept complete. Right, 3 is the quest. Okay. I can just say, the question was, do you have any quests for me? Not actually, sure. Join me in collecting some MP potions. I'm sure. You will need them later! Exclamation point. It would be 3 accept or 4 leave. Over here it would be You need a few more. Pick up a few and come back later. Completed. Awesome. Awesome. Use these when you run out of MP. And you're in a pinch. 5 is complete. Okay, perfect. So that is that. I can get rid of this dialogue here. Perfect. Maeve is done for now. I just have 4 more to redo and 1 to like create a new quest type of. It shouldn't be too difficult, that one, because it's literally just like, did you talk to this NPC kind of thing. That's going to be Leora. Jasper is going to be something that I already did. So I think the settings are not going to change. Yeah, it's going to be all the same settings. Oh, shoot. No. There you go. Right. Jasper is the silent brooding type. ... Player options. Where's the response? Oh, here it is. Okay. Who are you? Do you have a question for me? Leave. Who are you? Do you have any quests for me? And leave. Yeah, that's normal. And 2. Jasper. Not that. And same thing. This time it's going to be just, do you have any questions for me? Which is 2, and leave is 4. So again, it's 1, 2, 4, 2, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 2, 4. Yep. And the actual quest. I liked this before, but I kind of want to give him... I liked this before because it was really funny. Where you ask him, do you have any quests for me? He just responds, no. And leaves you hanging. Because normally I'm only going to have the do you have any quests for me thing if they have a quest for you. It makes me laugh whenever I see it. Do I want to... no, I'm gonna give him quests. The more quests, the better, right? You think? Because, like, he would have a repeatable quest. Yeah, exactly. But that's what makes it funny. Because it's an NPC. What makes it funnier is that it's a lowercase. It's a lowercase NO. Alright, I won't do that. I will give him a quest. Alright. What he's gonna say is fine. Fine, period. right, and 3 and 4, yeah, this is gonna be like the same. Regarding the quest. Our NPC dialogue is gonna be, so this is the default. Maybe I can do it here. No, leave. No, ... leave ... all right, and if you complete the quest, he's gonna say finally, and ... All right, cool. We got Jasper the asshole. No, leave, finally, fine. Regarding the quest, is this 4? Oh, this is a repeatable quest. So again, this is R2, I think. Double check. It's up here. R2, yep. R2D2. Let's get rid of the dialogue here now. All right, Leora has to remain blank, and I'll do Lisa and Dunley later. I already have Lisa's quest, and Dunley, I wanted to make Dunley a recurring character, but I probably won't be able to do it yet, just because I don't have the mastery of scripting that I would want for that. Oh, for Jasper, you're saying? I mean, so in the beginning, I kind of want most, if not all, NPCs to have a quest. So I'm probably not going to do that. Maybe in the future, I'll have someone like that. Actually, I would have to rewrite part of my quest code for that, or part of my NPC dialogue code for that, because the way I have it now is it checks to see if there's a quest. It could be a minor overwrite, actually, because it checks to see if there's a quest, then it checks to see if you have accepted the quest or not, and if you have, then it well, for your thing, it would be basically a check to see if you are able to accept the quest, to see if oh, actually, I think I have to do that anyway. I think I have to do that anyway because adding the levels to the quest over here means that you can't actually accept it until you are that level. So yeah, let's go to NPC dialogue and add that. It's gonna be from the quests, from Quest GUI. Yeah. I mean, I can name any NPC anything, honestly, as long as it's not obviously as long as it's within the rules of Roblox itself. So I probably I need a lot of NPCs, especially in the town area that you're making, Snotty. Like I need a lot of NPCs. Like first of all, at least one for each shop. Some of the shops might have two because it'll be like the master and an apprentice kind of thing. And then like in front of each house there needs to be at least two people. Or around the house area, then just a bunch of guards, especially around the castle. By then, I'll also have like animation scripts for the NPCs. Right now, the NPCs are just going to be standing in one spot, but in the future, they'll be like animated a little bit. They'll be like moving side to side or just like looking around. In the town, I want the guards to kind of be like patrolling up and down the street. Yeah, and there would be a bunch in the castle, like guards and other people that are not guards. Like so many NPCs are going to be in that area. That's going to be the most populated area. And there will probably be more in the future too, because then I'll have event NPCs as well. So this NPC script over here that you guys can't see apparently, funny. It's gonna be really like right now it's 538 for like 6 people. it's or I guess 595 lines for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. I need a lot more. Like multiply this by like 3 for the current area, and multiply that by like 3 for the next area, and just add on top of each other. Oh yeah, this one might actually be maybe not 100k lines, but like I could see this alone being. Let me see, how long is like just this one shop? So this one shopkeeper is 100 lines, and he doesn't even say that much. So I think that would probably be like average, because this one is like, even this one's like 100 lines and he doesn't say much. Yeah, so it's like average is like 100 lines for each NPC. So let's say I have like 200 NPCs. That's 20,000 lines, right? Or is that 2,000 lines? That's 2,000 lines. No, that's 20,000 lines. I was right the first time. That's a lot for a single script. And it's not even... I don't even know if I should even count it as a script. It's not doing any. The script itself is not doing anything. It's a dictionary for scripts to look for functions to look for things. So it is technically script, but I kind of hate how I make the names go into this brackets thing. I do it to keep it consistent because some names are going to be like Tempire where they have a space in there. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. Anyway, so what I wanted to do now is just go into the game and test it a little bit. I'll change... No, actually, before I do that, I have to make sure that I have this here. I need to check Quest GUI. Check requirements. Function self dot check requirements, then go down to the only place where I do this. Also, yeah, I did the same thing. I probably should have started earlier though. Yeah, I should have started earlier. So you could probably start earlier too. So, or like maybe I should say you should start earlier if you have a game that you think a lot of people would be willing to try to like help you with. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not gonna talk you out of that. Although keep in mind, taking an idea is one thing, but like actually following through with it is another. I think the biggest issue most people have that I've seen is that they like start something and they do not finish it. Yeah, when they see the results, they might try to copy it. Yeah, what's going on, Get Wrecked? But like by then, like how are they gonna copy it? Also, it depends on how complicated your game is. Like how are they gonna copy it? Even copies, you need to like kind of look into. Unless you made your code open source, which I haven't made my code open source. You can technically copy my code if you like go into my streams, but good luck, man. If you can understand how my code works. I think the only person that really understands how my code works right now is Henry, and that's because I kind of made him. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, it's too much. Most people, if they can't, this is my understanding at least. If they can't like put something into ChatGPT and get a response that works out immediately, like they won't pursue it. Or if they can't just copy paste and have it work, they won't do it. And I don't even think it's a laziness thing. I think it's just an efficiency thing. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. Amazing. Yeah, they wouldn't understand me because I do it in a different way, I think. Although I think my way is not completely unique. Like, I just make it so everything's pretty much one table, but yeah. That also means I could never print that table because every time I try, it force lags the game out, and sometimes it can crash. I can never print the table with everything in it because it's literally the entire game in one table. Alright, so I got this thing. What? If response.accept quest, self quest NPC name. Oh, right. This is for. I gotcha. All right. Quest name. We're gonna change it to quest name. Self.quest is equal to this. Self.quest. Let's move this up here. Where is it? Quest. Quest name is equal to nil. What's quest check again?
Welcome back, man.
That was quick.
Is there anything else here? Oh, yes. Oh, I already did it here. Okay, so that's fine. You pick whoever you think is worthy, Snotty. Who is the worthy one today? Check complete. Okay, so that's module client quest GUI. This is actually almost exactly what I need, except I do here, and I say if
Nice. Thanks for the gifted sub, man. Thanks for the misclick.
And congratulations, Get Wrecked, on the tier 1 sub.
Yeah, make sure to thanks Naughty. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Amazing. Check requirements.
So if check requirements self.quest, then else
Okay, I have to edit a few things here now. So first, alright, Tempire does not have a quest. He should probably have a quest though, right? So Alden should always have a quest. Bram should also always have a quest. I think it starts with Jasper, because Alden and Bram have the quest requirement level 1, which everybody is. Jasper, however, does not. So this is the quest. Default, accepted, completed. Should I call this not yet? Not yet. Actually, so Get Wrecked, if you want some ideas, I write my ideas on my Discord, and I want to make them, but if someone else makes them, I won't be upset about that. Like, the thing is a lot of my ideas are a little bit complicated. So it's literally called Arrow's Ideas in my Discord. And each idea is separated by like a bunch of dashes. All right. I mean, if I need you, I guess I'll let you know on stream if you're in the stream.
Oh, what the? I can't like get. That's so annoying. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I'm gonna trust you as much as I trust Henry. Where's Henry, by the way? I'm talking bad about him behind his back. Henry has made me scripts before. Wait, what the hell? What the hell's going on here? Oh, okay, that scared the crap out of me. All right. So, what should this be called, by the way? So I'm gonna have 4 different kinds of quest responses. The default is if you are able to accept the quest and you have not yet accepted the quest. Accepted is the response if you've accepted the quest but have not yet completed the quest. And completed is if you have accepted the quest and completed the quest but have not yet actually like finished completing the quest. But I need one for when you have not yet fulfilled the requirements to accept the quest. So I was thinking it could be called Not Yet, but if you guys have a different name that would be better, let me know. Wait a minute. Did I already write that? Oh yeah, so one of my more recent ones is kind of like piggybacking off of the civilization one. I love all of my like most of my ideas, so. But yeah, the one that's based on a novel is also a Civ type thing, so I might merge those two. It's all written, so it's basically like it's the first idea and then the second to last idea. I wrote the second to last idea and the last idea just now. Well, the last idea is literally like 2 sentences though, so I didn't elaborate on that. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think any of my ideas are easy. Like, obviously, any kind of Civ style game is not easy. What about this other one? Yeah, the Roblox sponsor game. I really like that idea, but it would be I think it would be super complicated to do actually, because it would basically be like, because the idea behind it is, you are not the one playing the game. The one playing the game is like some kind of AI, and you need to kind of direct the AI in a certain way. And I'm thinking of it kind of like how some stories nowadays, they'll have the main character, but then they'll have like other quote-unquote gods like sponsoring that main character and like giving them stuff or pushing him in different directions. I think most of the stories actually have the main character not be sponsored, and like he's like the only one not sponsored. But like the idea behind it is you are the sponsor, you are the quote unquote constellation in this situation, if you know what that means.
Yeah, that one actually wouldn't necessarily be an RPG game. That would be more of a management game. But yeah, RPG games are very time consuming to script. It's just so constellation is just it's just a term used for like gods basically in some of these other stories. So the thing with Clash of Clans is like it would be cool, but like there's already Clash of Clans and it's already a phone game. Not copyright, because you could just get around copyright by literally making it everything but Clash of Clans. Like you can still have the same style of game, just with different everything else. Like not like different. Like I don't have the code of Clash of Clans, so first of all I'd have to make the code myself. Second of all, I'd have to like make all of the models myself. If I use Clash of Clans models, yeah, that's obviously copyright. Different characters. Now, if they copyrighted certain game concepts, that would be more difficult to do. But like, not everybody does that, and also that's the kind of scummy thing that a lot of people frown on. Like a lot of that's one of the reasons why a lot of people despise Nintendo, because they copyright concepts. Like, screw off. And who copyrighted the Nemesis system? Was that Ubisoft? They were scummy for doing that. If you ever wonder why games haven't been made where like the NPCs learn what the character has done and kind of like respond to what they've learned about the character that way, the reason is because the Nemesis system was copyrighted like 20 years ago or something. And I think it finally got off copyright recently. Absolute BS. But anyway. Yeah, I'm going to call this not yet. It's going to be... No. Okay, this is where we're going to have the no. Lowercase n, no. And the response is just going to be leave. Yeah, 1 is going to be 4, and then get rid of 2. I love it. I love it. Now down here we say self.quest check is equal to not yet. I think that's all I need. The problem is I have to add not yet to everything now. I guess it would be, well, quote unquote everything. Everything that has a requirement. I do, but you'll need to be higher level to do it. There you go. Literally the same thing. Okay. I think those are the only two. Now I'm going to go into data store. Change data store to 79. And let's check it out. Let's check out the game. Let's play. Alright, I use this because I'm a plebeian. Let's go with... What weapon should I pick? Guys, what weapon should I go with? I'm going to go with Mage. Yeah. The Mage's staff. I need to change this and make it, like, work. Like complete a short tutorial? No, I do not. Yeah, this is really dumb. Equip. Let me just make sure. Alright, cool. I still have the hitbox show up as like a transparent block. So before I do anything, let's go to skills and level up. Oh, so by default I have that turned on by accident. That's okay. Not a big deal. Keybinds. Let's use Magic Ball and move the attack to V because I like doing that. That's enough for now. So I have a level 1 Magic Ball. I have the noob main class. I'll activate the neophyte subclass. Sure. All right, let's go. Let's talk to this guy, Alden. Fellow beginner, what can I do for you? What should I do? You can start by accepting a few quests. Their rewards will help you grow. Next. You could also keybind some skills and start thinning out the monster population. They seem to spawn endlessly. Do you have quests? Do you have any quests for me? Sure, how about a quick farming mission for a bit of experience? Hunt 10 red scarecrows. Accept. Alright, and I have my little quest tracker over here. That's definitely not in the older version of the game. Red scarecrows, 0 out of 10. Sure, man. Alright, let's attack this guy. Okay, I think this would be faster if I just smack him to death, yeah. Oh, shoot. Oh, and... so, I'm gonna have to test this, like, actually test this later without my experience being multiplied by 10,000. Because right now, 2 monsters may be level 19. I don't really want to increase my stats, though, because I want to test some other stuff. Let me test it now, actually. Let's go over here. Quote-unquote test. I've already tested this, so I know it works. But let's increase Magic Beam, Magic Aura, Elemental Shift. Let's max this out, just to give me more MP. And Magic Barrier, too. Magic Barrier is the summon. It's the only summon in the game right now. Let's get the Elemental Shift. Beam is going to be D. Aura is going to be R. And then the Barrier, I'll make it C. Save. Yeah, sure. I like it. I'm also going to need an image for it, but I can figure that out later with AI, with AI's help. Because I need it, because it's going to be an item. It's going to be a use item. It's going to be vague for now. So I've keybound everything already. Hey, I'm dealing not much damage at all. Alright, let's change to fire. There you go. It doesn't do anything. Let's change to water. There you go. There you go. Oh, yo, that looks pretty good. Let's change to earth. Nice. So I got the earth, and now let's go air. That's cool. Oh, yeah, I have to change that. Okay, so the thing with air is air has a secondary ability. Air has this secondary ability to push back monsters. But because these monsters are stationary, they don't actually get pushed back. but their position on the server still counts as pushed back because I didn't add that restriction yet. So now when they die after being pushed back like 50 times because of the air spells, they drop things like all the way over here instead of where they were spawning. So I'll do the same thing with this guy. I don't even know if I'll be able to kill this guy. Yeah, I have to wait. Wait for my MP to recover. Come on, there you go. Oh, okay. Where was it? There it is. It's all the way over here. Look at that. Oh man, that's funny. Anyway, I've completed the scarecrow hunting. Before I go on, let me accept this quest. Now that you mention it, I'm running out of straw. Please collect 20. Accept. Okay, so we get to that one. I already have enough straw, so that's cool. Before I do anything else, let's talk to Jasper. Who are you, Jasper? Do you have quests for me? Fine. Accept. Oh no. Module client quest GUI 1214. Okay, that's why I'm doing this. So module client quest GUI 1214. Module server quest 281. I have to do that up here. Module server quest. Alright, 231. Wait, 281. Okay. 281. Here we go. Oh, right. Okay. Awkward. Module shared quests. Yeah, I forgot to change this name to Jasper. Alright, that's Alden. Leora. Maeve. Okay, the rest of them are fine, apparently. It's just I forgot to change it for Jasper. My bad. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, yeah, I think you were mentioning that before, right? So F9. Do you just mean like all the prints here? Yeah, I'll clean those up. You guys can't see server. Only I can see server, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll clean up the prints. I still have some of them in there, and I'm still gonna have some of them in there in the future too. But for now, Also, wait, let me test something that I haven't tested in a while. Maintenance tracking. I don't want to track. I want to track. Beautiful. Okay, it works. Go here, Jasper. Who are you? Jasper, do you have any quests? Fine, accept. Awesome. Awesome. I'm so happy right now. I'm pretty sure this is the first time I'm actually testing multiple lines of things to do, and it worked without a problem. Famous last words, by the way. Let's actually complete that quest, because I'm actually kind of excited for it. Let's do it. Alright, it's 4 out of 15. Alright, we'll just kill him this way. Some of it is just to make sure that things are loading the way I want them to load. Sometimes order matters, so a lot of it I can just get rid of though. Oh, so all of the air spells will push push these things back. It's really funny. That's really funny. I need 4 more. I need 2 more. 1 more. Cool. All right, so red scarecrows are done. Oh wait, did I really mess up the name? I didn't. I'm sure I did, but I messed it up like completely. This is supposed to be ID 2, not 1. Okay, let's play. You mean the city? If you mean the city, the answer is 100%. How is it -12, by the way? It says -12. I mean, I kind of know how, but it's still annoying. Because now I have to... Alright, it's all because I messed up the other time. I'm gonna level up Magic Ball, because I don't actually have to test anything else with it, and I want to kill things in 1 hit. How long is this? Duration is 20 seconds. I'm just gonna level up Magic Aura, actually, because this is gonna be very useful. Level up Magic Aura, level up Magic Ball. Oh, I only have enough levels to get it to level 11. Shoot. Alright, let's Magic Aura. Oh, this is not doing much damage at all. Alright, let's just... Oh, what? Oh, that's a problem. I just have to stand here and it keeps... Look at that. I'm gonna have to make it so that the numbers are... water and earth technically don't do anything yet, so yeah, this is fine. I have to make it so that the numbers show up, and then as soon as they show up, they start going back on the z-axis in terms of GUI location. Not real location, GUI location, because it's like impossible to see the numbers up front because they're covered. I think that'll add some stuff. Okay, so I've completed the quest. Let's go and actually complete it. Regarding the quest, finally complete. I don't actually know how many I had to start with. I mean, I could do it again, but I don't want to. Oh, let me test. Do you have quests for me? Fine, accept. Regarding the quest, no, leave. Oh, the ones I'm on right now. So the ones I'm on right now. The plan is, let me stop this. The plan is to actually make these be like the low quality version, and normally have like when the player spawns in, I want one of the things in the opening dialogue stuff to be, do you want like low quality or regular quality? And low quality would make everything like basically how you see it here, and regular quality would make it kind of like this. Except I would actually have like probably a texture on here too. Does that make sense to you? I could probably like add other stuff on here and maybe just make that low quality. I don't even know if I should have like multiple quality stuff, honestly. Because another thing I wanted to do, which I would like to do once I'm done with all the NPC stuff. Actually, did I write this on Trello? I've said this multiple times though. Like up here, if you want to help me with this, you can. By the way, it's just really, really annoying. Also, where is this? Are you serious? Get out of here. Okay. Where is it? Environment. Where is environment? There it is. So environment. This is everything. Environment is like all this stuff. I want everything to go in specific folders. Like, where is this? Where is this stuff? Oh, this is like the stuff underneath everything. Why is... Oh, because... Why was I not able to do that before? Whatever. So that's the stuff underneath. This is like the base stuff on top. Yeah, this is like... So the earth, the dirt is this stuff on underneath, I'm pretty sure. This is the ground models. But what I want to do with the ground models is I also want to split up the ground models and have each one of these models, each one of these like 500 models, be split into the top and the bottom. Do I not already have feedback in the Discord? I thought I did. Game suggestions. Yeah, that's for specifically Acorn Adventure, but you can give any suggestions there, honestly. It's under Acorn Adventure. There's Acorn Adventure chat, which is not used. And then there's game suggestions. And bugs. And that's where my ideas are too. But I could probably move my ideas elsewhere. In fact, I'm going to move my ideas to general. So anyway, that's what I wanted to do. Basically, every single one of these, I want to split up into top and bottom. I'm pretty sure, though, they all follow the same naming convention. So, like, if I find one of them, like this one down here. The cylinder should be the ground for everything, and cylinder 1 should be the top for everything, because they're all the same model, really. Or the ones on the bottom are the same model. The ones on the top are a slightly different model. And then that way, I can just make it so that on load, everything that's a cylinder 1, which is the top, has some kind of like grass texture on top of it, and then everything that's a ground model has some kind of ground texture on it. And it'll make it a little bit better than it is now. I mean, I don't really... Well, because the style of the game was kind of up for grabs when I first made it. And I kind of like this style to start. And it's an easy style to edit, so... That's fine with me. Also, it's not going to be that hell, because I'm telling you, all I have to do is be like... Cylinder and then just find the ones that are relevant to me. And like I can make it exact, right? Oh yeah. Cylinder. Yeah, like I already kind of started here. Like this was the first one. And grass, yeah. This is like the start of it, and then the ground models here. Thing is there's a bunch in two sort. Is there a way I could like specify just cylinder instead of cylinder 00? Oh, I know what I can do. I can do cylinder.001. And then just select all of them. And yeah, I'm about to break the game. Move them all into grass. And then wait for that to happen. All right. So that's that. See, that's a lot quicker than I was doing it before. But also I'm not entirely sure if this is only like, let me undo that really quick, and then I can redo it later. Oh, is this really? Holy, absolutely. Okay, we're gonna redo that. All right, and now what we can do is we can rename all of these by going into here, saying I want these to be called grass part. And now they're all called grass part. Oh, that's cool. So if I... Oh, and so... Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that. Just press F. That's neat. Alright, so that's grass part. Now I can go back to cylinder. So the problem with cylinder is like there's other non-grass cylinders. Yeah, like this. So if I select all here, then I'd have to specifically go to some of these that are already sorted as trees. And like some of these other things that are, yeah, like this is not, no snowman. Anything with two cylinders, like multiple cylinders, are not going to be what I'm looking for. It was my intention to do this. It was my intention to do this after the NPCs, but this is fine too. Oh no. I have to pause. All right. Really quick, I'm not the one that named those parts, but first of all, second of all, I have to end the stream now, but I will be back on Monday at the latest, probably. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and bye.